My name is Sam Sager. I'm a teacher at Serrano Middle School. I've been teaching for 16 years, and this year I'm teaching 8th grade AVID and 7th grade Language Arts and Social Studies. Earlier this year, a principal asked us a question: why? Why are we doing what we're doing? My answer is very simple. I'm here because I want to empower students to change the world, their world. And I want to do that through through one major channel. I want to create engaging learning experiences for my students. And I want to create engaging learning experiences for my students in a couple of different ways. One, I want to create an environment where students can be vulnerable and take risks. For failure, they have the option to fail and learn from that failure. I want to give my students the ability and the skill to take a risk even though they're not sure how they're going to do taking that risk. I also want to evoke emotion in my students. Research has pointed to emotion being one of those key factors for transferring memory to long-term memory. If an experience is emotional, much more likely your students are going to learn the situation. I also want to create engaging learning experiences by having multiple channels of input for information. Multi-sensory, I want my students to be able to hear it, see it, feel it, experience it. I want those multiple paths of input. I also want to create academic rigor in everything we do. I think a lot of our students are bored with the questions and the when questions. When our students, even our struggling students, really want to answer those why and how questions. Why? Because they're more interesting. And my final thing is I also want to make it selfish. What do I mean by make it selfish? I want students to know that the learning is about them. Learning is one of the most selfless acts that we can participate in. What does this have to do for our students? How is it relevant for them? What does it have to do with them? And if they don't have that connection, and if they don't have the authenticity associated with the learning, they're never going to get it. We need to make it about them, and that's what I'm committed to. I'm committed to creating engaging learning experiences so my students can be empowered to change the world. That's what I'm all about.
Now I'm going to take you on a quick classroom tour. Here's the front entrance where all of our teachers have name tags on the door with our degrees and credentials and favorite educational quotes. And all of our classrooms also have a college flag posted outside. Welcome to my classroom. As you can see, all the tables are set up in groups of 4 for quick and easy student collaboration. And I'm going to take a quick walk around the room. There's some teacher supplies, some brown paper so students can paper their own tables for brainstorming and such. Oh, my caffeine fix, I love iced tea. Some teacher supplies. If you notice, I have no teacher desk. I have a small workstation with a standing desk. I'm trying to minimize my teacher footprint and have as much or as little teacher furniture as possible. I do have a projector that I use all the time with speakers. I don't use a smartboard feature very much, but I do use a projector every single day. And over here I have a target board, which is not set up right now, but as soon as we get to our first big writing project, there will be target writing goals and so on. Also on the board I have pre-made magnets for things like the essential question and practice assessments and AVID work and announcements. This wall on this side of the classroom is what I call the make wall. I have a project that students do where once a week they have to pick something they learned that week and they have to make me something based on what they learned. And they get graded based on the depth of thought in the thing that they make me and how well their creation shows that they understand the concept that we learned in class. This is a classroom library. Students are allowed to check out books, and I allow them to check out books so we can complete our monthly book review and just to get them reading 30 minutes every single night. I usually have a Chromebook cart in my room. That's that. And then again, a desktop for students if we have to get on a hardwired computer for some reason. And that is my classroom. Thanks for coming with me.